Recording? Perfect. Our first speaker today is Amanda Cuda, and this will be her last speech for her pathway, that is Motivational Strategies. The title for her speech is If I Will You. Amanda is an entrepreneur and a business owner with a mission to help her customers and clients take ownership and action of their health. Amanda thought this would be a great pathway to learn and to up-level her skills as a leader in her field. Today, Amanda is reflecting on the completion of her second pathway, Motivational Strategies. Please welcome Amanda. If I will you, Amanda.
If I can show you what's possible, will you try it? Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. In business, I've definitely had lessons learned the hard way. And this is what I love about being a part of Toastmasters, is I get to come here, have my playing ground, as I think Benita likes to refer to it often, and learn different skills in which I can apply outside of Toastmasters. See, for our guests and for our new members, when you start a project in our Pathways educational program, you get to take an assessment and you get to do it twice. Same assessment. You get to evaluate a project before you start on how you think you're going to go. And then you get to evaluate it a second time. And the last question they always ask is, can you see how this project applies to your life outside of Toastmasters? I can definitely see how all the projects apply. Even the ones that kind of irritate me from time to time that I share with the clubs, like know your communication style, which I give that speech as my identity crisis. Several times I've done that speech in different ways. So in the face of adversity and when trying to build your business, there are different things that you need to do and know. And I'm a leader. I actually lead quite a big team, and not just here in Arizona, but also in Australia, the Philippines, and somehow Sweden. Don't ask me how that happened. So I thought, when looking at a pathway, what would be the best path for me? I already completed effective coaching. You heard me give my reflect on that speech a few months ago. And so the second one I thought that might be relevant for what I do in my personal life is motivational strategies. And one of my business coaches shared a really cool phrase with me. He said, when talking to somebody and getting them to take action, say the phrase in terms of, if I will you. Repeat that with me in your mind. If I will you, because this will help you now in your life and propel you forward in things that you want to do when working with other people, because it's a really important skill to have. And I love using this, and I've kind of tried to use this throughout my motivational strategies pathway, because it's been a really fun path that I've really enjoyed working through. Apart from doing my identity crisis speeches, I've also done other speeches like how to leave a legacy, which was quite an emotional speech I did at the end of last year when my mentor in Australia passed away. I've done a season, a reason, or a lifetime when I was doing my mentoring project and how different people have come in through my life. And it gives me a time to reflect on the journey of where I've been and then what I can see and how I can evaluate moving forward. Apparently, I've done the identity crisis speech really several times, like I mentioned, as I'm scrolling through my list. I really like another project that I've done, which has been around my business and about creating connection and community. So not only do I give speeches inside the club for the different projects, but I've also been able to give those speeches outside of the club and projects that I've delivered as well. For example, I was the recent realignment chair for the district. That's a big deal. For those who don't know what the realignment chair does, is we have thousands of clubs in Toastmasters. But here in our district in Arizona, District 3, we have 155 clubs. That's now whittled down to 145 clubs because sadly we had some clubs that have closed. And so my task was that I had to look at every single club in our district. I had to give them a rating on how they perform. And I used our Distinguished Club Program goals as my indicator. I then had to look at how many divisions we want to have, and then how many areas within those divisions, and then how many clubs within those areas. But I kind of reverse engineered it. It was a massive project that I undertook this year. It was very successful. We had our district council meeting on April 20th, and it was approved without objection. Although there were some people that voted no, and I'm still trying to find out who those people are because they're going to be hearing from me personally. I put a lot of work into preparing that. Doing these projects also outside the clubs gives me connections. If you're here in Toastmasters looking for connections, get outside our club. To do that, first you need to be a member of our club. So for starters, you're in the right place. And then especially through Shin and myself, who do a lot of work within the district, you are able to make connections and meet people that you probably would never have met if it wasn't for Toastmasters. One of the projects I did was a wellness event. And that was a big event that my company does twice a year. And as a leader of my company, I hosted a local event. I was really blessed to have our members, Karen and Vanita, come and support that event and also give me a valuation so I could then mark it off my project list. It was a really awesome experience to do, and it wouldn't have been as successful as it was without the support of my community. There are so many things and opportunities that we have that we can do inside of Toastmasters. I am so forever grateful for all the opportunities. Not only am I completing a path, but I'm also completing my second path. And I'm also this close, everybody, feel it with me. I'm this close to getting my Distinguished Toastmaster Award. Yeah. Thank you, Greg, Lisa, and everybody else who's cheering who I can't see right now. To become a Distinguished Toastmaster is such a great honor. And I couldn't have done that also without our members in the club. I've had the best mentors and the best support. It has been a phenomenal journey. To become a Distinguished Toastmaster requires so many skills and you get so many connections, and it really enhances your life personally and professionally. I've been an area director where I oversee 5 clubs. During that term, I actually had 3 clubs close. It was like the chaos of COVID time. However, I still became area director of the year. It was just because of my determination to help not only my area, but the division and the district as well, that they saw the potential in me and awarded me that amazing gift. The following year, I became a division director. I got to oversee Soraro, which is now division. Shin, correct me. I should know this. I've just changed it. We might be C now. They've changed the names. They do that as well. So then I got to oversee pretty much the East Valley of Arizona and really help propel that division forward. And I created some new projects within that as well. Apart from being an area director, a division director, the realignment chair, my journey doesn't stop here just becoming a Distinguished Toastmaster. I have already been approached by our incoming district director to be the future DCP chair. That means I'm going to try and help our district become a distinguished district. We've been talking a lot about our own club just becoming a president distinguished club, which we are 3 members away from doing. Nudge, nudge, Heather, maybe. Anybody else you want to drag along? 3 more members, guys. We need by the end of June. I really just have to emphasize that. Our club officers have been working so hard to make us a president distinguished club. 3 members. So I really love this opportunity that I've had to embark on this journey. I get to learn so much about myself when I'm completing the projects. I get to learn about the type of leader I am, my mentors that have helped me. I get to then help other people as well, like my mentees, like Benron and Karen. I support Niha. I was on a Zoom call with Robert a couple of days ago trying to help him log into the website. I really want to do everything I can to help you be successful as well. Because if I can do all this, will you take the steps forward as well? I am honored and beyond blessed, and I am grateful for everything that the club has done to help and support. What is it that you want to achieve now? Where are you going to go? Are you going to be our next distinguished Toastmaster in our club? Are you going to be an area director or a division director? Are you going to do all the crazy things that Shin does as well? She's currently our administration manager for District 3. She does a lot. She's also a really great person to just become friends with because we get all the insider information that no other people know. Like the post I put on Facebook yesterday about what's happening with our pathways in education moving forward. See, I found out about that because I'm a club coach. And yesterday I was on a club coach meeting. One of our trio members, which are the 3 heads of the organization, was on that meeting. So we got to pick his brain. I also needed to help Niha with the issue she was having in pathways. I was at that meeting, got my question answered, and then was able to help her. So where are you wanting to go in your life? Are you wanting a successful business? Are you wanting to have a pay rise, a promotion in your job? What is it? Because this is the best place to be. And we have the best group and the best community and the best support that I wish this for each and every one of you. Because if I can show you, will you take the opportunity to do it yourself? Toastmaster.
Thank you.